Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.
Hello and welcome to Nirmal, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Eagle Dadia. We have with us Kunal Shah, Head of Commodities Research, joining in. Kunal, welcome to the show. Let's first start with what's happening with the dollar index. Clearly, it's looking for direction around those levels of 94. Uh, there is no reaction that we've seen in the forex space post the Trump Biden debate. Clearly, now it's the ADP report that is in the limelight. With regards to the data, what is expected? What's the kind of direction that you're expecting with regards where the dollar index is concerned? And then, in turn, how are you expecting the rupee to actually move?
Okay, first, regarding your first question about dollar index. So, the trend for the dollar index is definitely not very strong. But the thing is, what happens is that every time you see a round of risk aversion, every time you see risk in the market, at that time, dollar index immediately tends to appreciate. And that is what has happened today. And that has caused selling in gold and silver. But if you saw what happened in last 2 days, so Monday, Tuesday, we saw humongous rally. Gold shot up from 49,300 to 50,600. Silver shot up from 58,000 to 62,000, 62,500. So today I think it's a cool off, but my view is still intact. I'm still bullish, and I'm expecting that silver one should go long about 60,650 to 700. Good levels to go along. Put a stop loss of 60,100, and just wait for the upside target of again 61,500 to 61,600. Gold, same view, not very bearish. Uh, 50,000 to 50,200 good levels to go long. Upside target should be 50,550. Stop loss should be placed below 50,000. So this is a strategy for evening session, or maybe you can extend it for tomorrow session. But generally, the mistake what we do is we look at the dollar index strength and we go short in gold and silver. But we should see if it is already strengthened. Generally, the range in the dollar index is around 20 to 25 paisa or maximum 30 paisa. So if it is already strengthened, it is already strengthened during morning session, then don't stick in that mindset that it will keep strengthening. So that happens on one fine day only, that it keeps strengthening. So that day you have to stop out your long position. But generally, when dollar index rises by 20 25 paisa, at that time you make a point to go long in gold and silver for trading perspective. So I don't worry about this 1500 rupees fall. You should go long in gold and silver and expect it to rally. So a good opportunity for somebody who has missed the rally earlier. I would definitely recommend them to be aggressive and can go long the moment I hang up our interview.
Right. And with this, Kunal, uh, another question, is this the answer that you're giving with regards to the buy call of Buldex? And after
Yeah,
some time, they're
so
getting a sell call of
uh,
silver. So, how should they decide to which call is getting the stop loss or profit?
yeah, so I would like to explain this. What generally happens is that at morning, for example, at morning, there was a call given on Bulldex.
Hmm.
So when the call was given, at that time, dollar index was trading around 92. It was trading around 93. I'll tell you the levels exactly. 93, 94 was the level when the call was given. So suddenly there was a weakness in we've seen a major weakness in uh, this thing, gold and silver. But why? Because of dollar index shot up from 93.95 to 94.20. So that's why we saw correction. So sometimes, even if we don't want to, our view is bullish, but for trading perspective, we give a call. So don't look at, take each and every call individually. So even if I've given a call on silver sell, my team has given a silver sell call, it doesn't mean that, it means that you trade with a strict stop loss. That is so sometimes, if there are calls running on gold and silver long, and suddenly dollar index at evening strengthens by 30 40 paisa, then I should be squaring off my position or should be going short. So that is what we are doing. So don't each and every call take it individually. So if you say that Kunal sir, you given a buy call on gold, then how come there is a sell call on bulldex? But that is after some hours. So simultaneously, if I give a call buy gold and sell bulldex, then it is a wrong call. But if I give that sell call of bulldex after some 2 hours, 3 hours, then I think at that time the trend may have reversed, and that's why we our analyst might have given that call. But please don't mix this to individual call with the bulldex call. So sometimes it can happen that we may give a buy call on bulldex and already some contra call is running. So please bear with us.
Right. Okay, all after all of this, what's the sense that you have with regards to crude prices? Because even they are trying to find its ground. And with this, now India is also looking to strategically store crude oil in the US to hedge against the supply shortfall. What would this actually mean?
Yeah. So when you look at what is happening, okay, in crude oil, the major reason for the fall is the Libya has started its production from one of the oil fields. So the supply is rising, and that's why prices are going down. It can go down and test levels of 2820. Today we have an inventory also. So if there is a built up in inventory, it can still go down. So I would recommend to short oil 28, 80, 85 good levels to short. Maximum downside 28 20, 28 15. That's the level where you cover your position. I'm not expecting crash, but again 40 50 rupees downside is something, it can't be ruled out. So sell con on oil.
Right. And what's the view with regards to base metals? Because if you see in terms of base metal prices, it's a pretty mixed trend, despite the Chinese manufacturing data, which has been encouraging. Now, what does this actually mean?
It means bullish trigger. The stronger Chinese data is definitely going to cause upside in base metal sentimentally. And today, if dollar index weakens, we can see some sharp inflow of dollars in base metal. So I'm bullish. Copper 518 good levels to go long. 523, 524 target.
Hmm.
Nickel can go long 105657. Stop loss of 1045. Can wait and see target of 1073, 1074. Zinc 191, 19, 92. Good levels to go long. Upside target of 93.50 to 94. So this is my strategy for evening session for metals.
Right, so base metals, it is the bullish view coming in. And even in terms of bullion, the ones who have missed the boat, probably this could be the right time, as Kunal is saying, to enter this space as well. Thank you, Kunal, so much for joining in. Thank you, viewers as well.